Hey Facebook friends, how are you? Well, I'm late today because I've been just so busy. I have on a new shirt, but I wish we could figure out how to show it to you without it being backwards. It says, underestimate me. That'll be fun. Yeah, well, it's kind of like wearing a shirt saying, I'm looking for trouble. Wear this to the grocery store. You'll get somebody that'll sneer at you. I hope you're having a good day. What are you doing? Do you even know what day it is? You know, COVID's still out there, but people are acting like it went away. So I do a little more than I did. I've gone and gotten a few checkups and had to, of course, go to the post office. That's another whole another day. Anyway, but I drive by and people are sitting outside in restaurants, no masks and eating, and they're not terribly far apart, but I wish them well. Maybe it'll be okay for about another month. Boy, the minute flu season starts, that's going to be scary. So take care of yourselves. This is still here and we're not out of the woods yet, so take care of yourselves. Practice some self-care. I'm antsy too, and I'd love to be able to get back to business as usual, but just practice self-care. Okay, you missed a good episode today of the 5-Day Challenge. If you're not already over in my private Facebook group and listening to the 5-Day Challenge or signed up for it so you get the workbook that goes with it, today we talked about expectations. What expectations do you have on you and you place on you, and then what expectations do other people have? You know, we're always full of expectations. I remember this one lady said one time, well, I've learned how to take care of some of my expectations, because if I'd expected the weatherman to be right, I would have worn a raincoat today, and then I've been dragging that thing around all day. You know, it's just built in our DNA, I think. So we had great fun. If you want to see the video, you can see it, but you're going to have to go join my private Facebook group called Fresh Out of Plans Community Group. So let's see, what did we talk about yesterday? Oh yeah, we talked about, being all things to all people. And so we've covered topics like, does your no button work? Can you leap tall buildings in a single bound and keep Saturn on its axis? Boy, I did that for a long time. Let's see, I played them 2 songs, and those are hysterical too. I used to conduct a choir that would sing those songs, but maybe I'll get a choir together again. And that went over well a lot, because it was codependent Christmas carols to the tune of regular old Jingle Bells and stuff like that, but with other words that are very poignant. So let's see. Oh, there's Pat. She was watching today. And I'm having a great time doing this challenge with people. And I'll do it again, or I'll do one again, maybe this one, some other ones again. But, and then, let's see, what else is on my mind? Well, practicing self-care, and also when something's on tap and you don't or can't practice self-care. And it's not one or the other. It's amazing how we all want one or the other, either or, all or nothing. And it could be a case-by-case basis. I've been trying to get this launched, this program, this 5-day challenge, and had difficulties with technology and rewriting things and not wanting it to be perfect. I've given up on that a long time ago. But really pedal to the metal. And so I've been catching meals as I can, and then the other day I just stopped and said, I'm going to fix a meal that actually has vegetables and not a sandwich. And so there are times in our lives when we have to do pedal to the metal. And I just can't do that all the time. If I don't have some time to relax, I'll just do nothing, play with my cats, walk out and look at a tree, remember that nature just does so much for me. I just look out there and I think, boy, you haven't been on a computer all day. You haven't worried about what's happening in the world. You're just standing here being a tree. And man, I'd have a hissy fit if I was a tree. I'd want to wander off somewhere. A bird I could be, but a tree, oh. So, and then to not beat myself up while I'm doing this project, is one of the things I've learned about myself a long time ago. It looks like I'm just waiting to the last minute to do things. And that's what it looks like from the outside. And I've even asked myself, is that what you're doing? But my own creative process is such that I have to ponder it here before I begin to put it on paper. And then when I begin to put it on paper, I have to leave it alone for a little bit and go back and look at it. And I don't know that I've ever had a final copy of anything. Anything that is listed in my computer as final copy has my hand scratching of revision. And it's just a creative process that I have to go through. I like those people that, excuse me, it's time for me to go to bed. My daughter has a wonderful way of doing things, and I really wish I could be more like that. She does a little bit, she's very organized, she does a little bit here and a little bit here and a little bit here, and then the deadline comes and she has done it all. She does a little tweaks here and there, but then she may be stressed inside some during that process, but doesn't look like the frenzy that I must look like I am. And so we each have different styles, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And try not to beat yourself up if you're in a crunch for getting something done, and your self-care slides to the back burner. As long as there's a stopping point and you move self-care into a balanced position again. It's taken me a long time to learn that. Matter of fact, the only way I've learned that is my body tells me, and it doesn't tell me very subtly. So I'm not willing anymore to push it to the limit for an undisclosed period of time, because I know it will stop me in my tracks and say, okay, Jeannie's on this treadmill again. She's going, or squirrel cage, or whatever you call it. She's going pedal to the metal, and we need to stop her. So my body stops me, and I'm not willing to have that happen anymore. So practice self-care. Do diligence if you have to really knuckle down and do things, but always come back to practice and self-care of slowing down and doing what you particularly need. Some people know that they have to have exercise. Some people know they have to pay attention to proper chemicals that help balance their moods, or need extra vitamins, or because we do live in this physical body. And then when is the last time that you just relaxed? I talk in terms of that with my clients as we all need those little floaties like the kids use in the swimming pool. And what floaties do you have around you? And what ones are fading away because you haven't used them in so long? So it's a constant balancing act of taking care of ourselves physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you next time. I hope you take care tonight. Do something nice for yourself tonight. And I don't mean go buy something. I mean do something. Just go outside and stand and breathe for a minute. I love you, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Bye.